Boom shakalaka, definitely some insider trading going on. Why we may see a new Bitcoin peak by September. And the alt season index indicator is lighting up. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including insider trading. Yeah, geez, you think? Maybe a new top by September. And alt season about to explode. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, it helps out so much. Now today, fear and greed at 71, up from yesterday's 65, same as we were last week. The overall market, though, up 6% today. Bitcoin at 45,713, Ethereum at 24.27, Solana at 114, BNB at 3.19, XRP 63 cents, Cardano 63 cents, Avalanche $43, and Dogecoin at 9 cents. And Bitcoin, after finding support on this trend line from the end of October, bounced up not enough to break back above the longer-term trend line from the middle of October. But right now we are trapped between $42,000 and $47,000 between those two trends. But this is a pretty significant candle. And if we see right here, the CME is absolutely aping right now on Bitcoin futures. Do they know something we don't know? Like maybe somebody told them a Bitcoin ETF is getting approved this week. Maybe there's some insider trading. They would never do that. They're responsible professionals, right? I'm not so sure. If we take a look at Bitcoin versus traditional assets on return on investment, this year alone, 144% for Bitcoin. 2 years is the only time that is down for Bitcoin, negative 10%, but up 46%, 496%, 1,000%, or 6.2 billion percent had you have mined some Bitcoin roughly 14 years ago. Lucky you. Now, we do just have the beginning of a brand new candle and the end of an old candle. The 2023 Bitcoin candle on the 12-month charts shows us that pretty much 2023 corrected for 2022, which is a pretty pitiful year for Bitcoin. And looking ahead to the future, we have some pretty exciting things in 2024, like the ETF deadlines that maybe somebody's aping into, like the next halving coming up, like the presidential election. A lot of things going on this year that all could spell very, very good news for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. As a matter of fact, taking a look at the 6-month hike in a sheet candles, 3 identical formations before. You can see 1, 2, 3 red candles and then massive green candle run-ups. We didn't have these 3 red here, but we had 3 red candles right here. Well, potentially we might have a nice 5 on a massive run-up for the hike in a sheet candles. Also, similar chart. This is yearly candles. We can see 1 down and then 3 up. And this has repeated itself over and over again. We just completed that first up month, which we were taking a look at the close of the 2023 candle, which means that 2024 and 2025 would be massive years. This year would be the bull market and next year would be the cycle top. So very, very interesting years coming up for Bitcoin unless we have the top this year. As a matter of fact, based on this index right here, the SMI MFI analysis, Bitcoin could potentially top a lot sooner than anyone is expecting. Now, when we have a top right here marked by the red dot like we're seeing right here, well, these could potentially cause a top within 6 bars, 7 bars, 8 bars. It would put us at September of 2024, a lot sooner, a whole year sooner than anyone expects. So definitely worthwhile to keep your eye on the Pi Cycle Top Indicator, also the CBBI.info Bitcoin Bull Run Index. Because while it may happen, we may also be in for a little bit of a correction. Based on the DMI overheat and support right here, you can see that when it gets to this overheated zone, generally there is a little bit of a retracement down to the cycle support. Now we are in the overheat zone right now. A correction here, it was 39, 49, and 52%. So here a correction could bring us all the way down to $30,000. Now, I don't see that as very likely happening right now, but that $30,000 mark is a line in the sand that Willy Woo says, based on previous cycles, we're never breaking below there again. So it may just go there to retest it. However, seeming how overheated things are at the moment, it seems unlikely. But Bitcoin, one thing is clear. It has not yet found its cycle top. If we take a look here at the Puell multiple, we can see that we're still very far in the middle. We are in the mid-cycle top territory, but nowhere near the actual top territory. And as a matter of fact, when we got wicked off last cycle, we never even got into 12 multiple top cycle then either. So we still have a long way to go for Bitcoin. And check this out. Turns out that Bitcoin did just get rejected from the 50 EMA on the Bitcoin dominance, which has happened previously, causing 2 alt seasons when it broke through trend lines. We see this happening once again here, breaking through the trend line, getting rejected by the 50 EMA, likely setting off a massive alt season, especially when you pair that with this buy signal where we have a bullish cross for the first time since back here, May of 2020, when we had 3,000+% up, or 123,000% up the last 2 times this signal flagged. So buckle your seatbelts. Things are about to get interesting. That's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push the like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.